Morning Virgo, welcome to your forecast from the Gasmic Tarot. This is a general reading, love, money, career for the period, beginning the 24th of May. Because it's a general reading, it may not resonate with all of you. So take a look at the forecast for your moon sign or your rising sign as well. All right, well, thanks for liking and subscribing so that YouTube can find the channel. Your comments, etc. are appreciated. If this does resonate with you, if you want me to resonate with your energy, or if you want to claim the reading, throw a comment below the video. Now, if you don't know your moon and rising sign, I put a link below the video so you can calculate your own. Sometimes I also look at my Venus. I'll find something for you guys so you can calculate your Venus as well, where your heart is. All right. So, this one. This is the first time you're coming. This is an energetic reading. Okay. I have an army, a gaggle, an entourage of spirits in my space. They're giving me messages, and I'm communicating those to you. Sometimes there's some homework if it's a spirit reading. I'm also getting some of your guides in. Talk about pushy. They laugh, they sing, they turn my TV on. If one of your spirits comes across, I will point that out. Sometimes I get past loved ones in too, which is very interesting. Okay, I don't know why they all like to sing the Sinatra. Okay, okay, all right. Ooh, lovely. All righty then. Interesting. Very cool. All right. So I'm still seeing a little residual minutia, let's just call it, in your space. You've got something that you're holding on to. It's interesting because you've got this decision, and you have a decision point here. You've got a few choices. This is about attachment to something. You're attached to, I see an energetic attachment here to, maybe you're still holding on to an old, I'm going to call it Louis Vuitton, an old piece of baggage, an old emotional attachment to a past relationship, something that's made you feel less than delicious, and I see you energetically walking, finally detaching from that feeling of I don't want to say failure in the relationship or failure, and most of you, it's a relationship, a personal relationship. There's a couple of you that it was job related that I'm getting from spirit, but for most of you, it's a personal relationship from the past that's still energetically, it has your emotions, you're still attached to it, and it's about letting go of that, releasing. Not the Kraken. Gosh, I have this really weird spirit. If you haven't heard, every time I say release, he says the Kraken. It's still funny. I'm sorry. But just releasing that attachment, that control over how the outcome could have played out differently. Maybe you want them back, but regardless of whether you want them back or not, their energy is somehow still in your space. Now, it could be a love relationship, but it also could be somebody that you've had the outs with, friends or family. But I see that you're finally breaking from that, learning from your mistakes and moving forward. So good. Yeah, really good. I see some choices here, some opportunities coming in. Uh, really, you know, swift mobility here. So you've got these choices. You've got, because I read the cards in all angles, you've got these choices. You've got this is choosing passion over money. So I think these choices that are coming in, uh, these opportunities that are coming in for you, you have to make a choice between financial security and the security, and again, being, I want to say being happy, because, it's not that you're not going to be happy, but maybe you won't have the passion, enjoyment over wealth, that sort of thing. Security over risk. So somebody's spirit's coming in and saying you have risky business. There's a risk if you take this option. It's very interesting. And when I say interesting, it's delicious. I like it. I got bashed for saying the word interesting on a reading from somebody, which I thought was weird. But everybody has a trigger. I didn't realize the word interesting was a trigger. But when so you're presented with a choice, and, for you, which choice you make, everything's going to move pretty quickly. You will have stability. It's just, what do you really want? Do you really want to follow the cash? Do you really want to follow the passion? Are you willing to take a risk? Or are you going to take the safe bet, like the bird in the hand? So that's your choice. But I do see choices here for that. What I'm seeing is, as I said, you're detaching finally from that relationship and in that relationship, whoever that was, it could be mother, father, caregiver, you are breaking the bond that had you feeling like you weren't enough. You weren't good enough. That unworthiness, that solar plex chakra, which is self-esteem. And you're learning from that, and you're making a choice that's right for you at this moment. And boy, it's as I said, I see it propelling you forward in many ways. Not only is it propelling you forward for, okay, somebody's spirit's coming in and saying you're moving, but for some of you, it's about overcoming the desire and coming into your strength. So when I say desire, obsession, versus this is what I want, and there's a difference, and there's a video coming out, or it just came out, on what all these Earth A and Earth B emotions mean. So I have it in my spiritual series playlist under interesting or obscure. So you might want to take a look at that. And then you've got the ace here. You've got an ace here. This is about fulfillment, all aspects of your life. Great new offers. I mean, really, really attractive offers coming in. Positive news. Positive news on the money front, on the house front. Somebody's doing something. Somebody's spirit's coming in. This is yours, talking about something you're doing with your house. Oh, okay. Another spirit coming in and saying you're accepting a job in this period that's going to have you relocating. That's a little scary, and those are the decisions you're making. But that job offer is coming in this period. But yeah, you've got this new beginning, this new offer, making the current home you're in cozy. Somebody's saying the word cozy. So all fluffy, delicious, design projects, maybe DIYs. Somebody's showing me you're making a table. Thank you. And they're showing me that you made something else, like entertainment center-wise. All right, thanks, Spirit. So I'm getting a lot of stuff here coming in. But again, the choices you're making here are really opening you up but also new offers, stability, and this is about success in business. So, home improvement projects, this is like the architect. You're creating this, and it's all about what your wish is. What is your wish? So let's start and look at some of these other cards here that we have here. So for this, we've got Serapis Bay saying it's time to go. Let go of that Earth A energy that's still in your space from that prior situation, that prior relationship. All right. And then we have, from the Awake deck, we have Unseen. And Unseen is about, it's kind of like expanding based on looking at what's underappreciated. Looking at the little things, changing your perception. So, for example, see this? It's espresso. I know. It's a big cup. And as I take a sip of that little thing, and I have that the awe of creation, by the way. That's what awe is. We'll have a video on that. But it's appreciating the tiniest little things. Okay? When we see these things in our space at all the time, we tend to overlook them. We tend to overlook the small things. And when we appreciate the small things, not only do we grow, oh boy, do we open the door to stuff. Just be aware of that. All right, so let's see who we have here on the power super attractor cards. We have, I trust that my powerful intentions combined with my faith are enough to allow my vision to become my reality. Sure. So Spirit is reminding us that trust in, I call them the guys, trust in yourself, believing in yourself. When you believe, you receive. When you believe you can do it, honey, you can do anything. My dad used to call, and you know what he used to say about the word impossible? He goes, kid, impossible means you just haven't done it yet. That's all he used to say. He never was negative. Now, was everybody in my life positive? No. But he was amazing. He was a really cool guy. And he always believed that you can do anything. And he used to have an idea, an inspiration, and make it happen. So good role model there. We all have at least one in our life. And then we have the opposite, because we have to, in order to appreciate the good, honey, sometimes you have to see what you're not. And sometimes you have to experience the opposite of encouragement. You're not the only one. All right, so moving away from feelings of or relationships that made you feel less than wonderful, feeling bad about yourself, unworthiness, maybe a failure of some sort. Moving forward into a really great opportunity. You've got the Chariot, learning from your mistakes, doors open, and you are making things happen here. You have choices. You're accepting really wonderful opportunity. It's going to create stability in the business and bring you some cash. All right, that's all I got, guys. Thanks again for liking and subscribing, clicking the button, your comments, hopefully positive, and we'll see you next time. Take care.